Hello, everyone. Welcome to our channel Celebrity Legacy, where we honor the legendary Hollywood icons who have died today and recently. Join us as we celebrate their unforgettable performances, lasting legacies, and the incredible impact they made on the world of film and entertainment industry. So let's start.
Wings Hauser was an American actor, screenwriter, director, and musician whose prolific career spanned over 100 film and TV roles. Born in Hollywood, California, to screenwriter Dwight Hauser and Geraldine Theens, he adopted wings from his football days. After a stint as a folk musician, releasing Your Love Keeps Me Off the Streets, 1975, he debuted in First to Fight, 1967. Hauser broke through as Greg Foster on The Young and the Restless, 1977 to 1981, 2010, and as the menacing pimp Ramrod in Vice Squad, 1982, also singing its theme, Neon Slime. He wrote Uncommon Valor, 1983, and earned an Independent Spirit nod for Dar Tough Guys Don't Dance, 1987. Known for B-movies like Mutant, 1984, and TV spots on Murder, She Wrote, and Roseanne, he worked tirelessly, often in cult classics. Married 4 times, including to Callie Lily Hauser since 2012, he had 2 children, including actor Cole Hauser. Wings died at 77 on March 15, 2025, in Los Angeles from natural causes, leaving a legacy of raw, unforgettable performances. Eddie Jordan was an Irish motorsport executive and broadcaster whose charisma shaped Formula One. Born in Dublin, he worked at the Bank of Ireland before winning the 1971 Irish Kart Championship. He raced in Formula Ford and Atlantic, securing the 1978 Irish Formula Atlantic title, then founded Eddie Jordan Racing in 1979. His Formula One team, Jordan Grand Prix, 1991 to 2005, won 4 races, including a 1998 Belgian Grand Prix 1-2 with Damon Hill and Ralf Schumacher, and debuted Michael Schumacher in 1991. After selling the team in 2005, Jordan became a beloved F1 pundit for BBC, 2009 to 2015, and Channel 4, 2016 to 2025, co-hosting the Formula for Success podcast with David Coulthard from 2023. An entrepreneur, he led a 2025 consortium to revive London Irish Rugby Club and managed Adrian Newey's £20 million a year move to Aston Martin in 2024. Diagnosed with aggressive prostate and bladder cancer in 2024, which spread to his spine and pelvis, Jordan died at 76 on March 20, 2025, in Cape Town, South Africa, surrounded by family, leaving wife Marie, 4 children, and a vibrant legacy. Nadia Cassini was an American actress and singer who became famous in Italy's 1970s and 80s exploitation films. Born in Woodstock, New York, to dancer-actor parents Harrison Miller Sr. and Patricia, she left home young, working as a stripper abroad before moving to Italy in 1968. Her career ignited with roles in The Divorce, 1970, and Il Dio Serpente, 1970, but she soared in the commedia sexy all'italiana genre, starring in hits like L'insegnante balla, Con tutta la classe, 1979, with Lino Banfi. Other credits include Pulp, 1972, and Star Crash, 1978. Cassini released 3 albums: Encounters of a Loving Kid, 1978, Get Ready, 1983, and Dreams, 1985, blending disco and funk. After marrying journalist Igor Cassini, 1969 to 1972, and later partnering with actor Yorgo Voyagis, with whom she had daughter Cassandra, 1977, she retired in the late 1980s following TV stints on Mediaset shows like Drive-In. Cassini died at 76 on March 18, 2025 in Reggio Calabria, Italy, after a long illness, as confirmed by Cassandra, leaving a legacy in Italian cinema. Christopher Jasper was an American singer, composer, and keyboardist whose innovative work transformed R&B and funk. Born in Cincinnati, Ohio, Jasper studied classical piano from age 7 and later earned a music composition degree from Juilliard and C.W. Post. He joined the Isley Brothers in 1973 with Marvin and Ernie Isley, ushering in the 3+3 era. His Moog synthesizer and songwriting defined hits like For the Love of You, Fight the Power, and Between the Sheets, across 11 gold and platinum albums until 1983. In 1984, he co-formed Isley Jasper Isley, delivering the #1 R&B hit Caravan of Love. After the trio disbanded in 1987, Jasper founded Gold City Records, releasing 17 solo albums, including the #1 R&B single Superbad, 1988, and 4 gospel records, blending funk with positive messages. Inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame with the Isleys in 1992, his work influenced artists like Jay-Z and Aaliyah. Jasper died at 73 on February 23, 2025 in South Salem, New York, 2 months after a cancer diagnosis, leaving a profound musical legacy. Samuel David Moore was an American soul and R&B singer, one half of the iconic duo Sam and Dave. Born in Miami, Florida, he sang gospel with the Millionaires before turning to secular music. In 1961, he teamed with Dave Prater at Miami's King of Hearts Club, signing with Atlantic Records in 1965 under Stax. Their hits, Soul Man, 1967, co-written with Isaac Hayes, and Hold On, I'm Comin', 1966, earned them the nickname Double Dynamite and a 1968 Grammy for Best Rhythm and Blues Group Performance. After splitting in 1981, Moore's solo career included Plenty Good Lovin', 1985, and duets like Rainy Night in Georgia with Conway Twitty, 1994. Inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1992, he performed at Bill Clinton's 1993 inauguration and received a Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award in 2019. Married to Joyce McRae since 1984, Moore died at 89 on January 10, 2025, at his Nashville home from lung cancer, worsened by years of smoking, leaving a legacy of electrifying performances and soul classics, survived by Joyce and 4 children from prior relationships. Jesse Colin Young was an American singer-songwriter whose soulful voice and folk rock anthems left a lasting mark. Born in Queens, New York, he honed his craft in Greenwich Village's 1960s folk scene after studying at Phillips Academy. He co-founded the Youngbloods in 1965, leading them to fame with Get Together, 1967, a peace anthem that hit number 5 in 1969, later Grammy Hall of Fame inducted, 2017. After their 1972 split, Young's solo career flourished with albums like Song for Julie, 1973, and Light Shine, 1974, on Warner Brothers, blending folk, rock, and jazz. He released over 15 solo records, including Dreamers, 2019, and lived sustainably on a South Carolina coffee farm with wife Connie. Influenced by blues and folk icons like Pete Seeger, his songs like Darkness, Darkness reflected nature and social themes. Diagnosed with Lyme disease in 2011 and Alzheimer's in 2021, Young died at 83 on March 16, 2025 at home. Survived by sons Cheyenne and Ethan and daughters Jazzy and Tristan, his music endures as a counterculture cornerstone. Angie Stone was an American singer-songwriter and actress whose soulful voice shaped R&B and neo-soul. Born in Columbia, South Carolina, she began singing gospel at First Nazareth Baptist Church and co-founded The Sequence in 1979, a pioneering female hip-hop trio, scoring hits like Funk You Up. After working with Mantronix and Vertical Hold in the 1990s, Stone launched her solo career with Black Diamond, 1999, on Arista Records, earning gold status with No More Rain in This Cloud. Her 2001 album, Mahogany Soul, produced the international hit Wish I Didn't Miss You, topping Billboard's Dance Club chart, followed by Stone Love, 2004, and The Art of Love and War, 2007, her first #1 R&B album. She earned 3 Grammy nods and acted in films like The Hot Chick, 2002, and Ride Along, 2014. Inducted into the Women's Songwriters Hall of Fame in 2024, Stone died at 63 on March 1, 2025, in a car crash on Interstate 65 in Alabama, when her van flipped after colliding with an 18-wheeler, leaving behind 2 children and 2 grandchildren. Roy Ayers Jr. was an American vibraphonist, record producer, and composer whose innovative sound fused jazz, funk, and soul. Born in Los Angeles to a musical family, his father a trombonist, his mother a pianist, he received vibraphone mallets from Lionel Hampton at age 5. Ayers debuted with West Coast Vibes, 1963, after leaving Los Angeles City College to join Herbie Mann's band in 1966. In the 1970s, he formed Roy Ayers Ubiquity, pioneering jazz funk with hits like Everybody Loves the Sunshine, 1976, sampled over 100 times by artists like Mary J. Blige and A Tribe Called Quest. His acclaimed Coffee Soundtrack, 1973, and albums like Mystic Voyage, 1975, solidified his influence, earning him the title Godfather of Neo-Soul. Ayers produced for Ramp and Sylvia Striplin, collaborated with Fela Kuti, and released over 30 albums, his last being Mahogany Vibe, 2004. He died at 84 on March 4, 2025, in a Manhattan hospital from a long illness, leaving a legacy cherished across genres, survived by wife Arjari, children M. Toom, Ayana, and Nabil, and daughter-in-law Leslie. Diane Langton was an English actress, singer, and dancer whose 6-decade career dazzled stage and screen. Born in Cranmore, Somerset, and raised in Fulham, London, she trained at the Corona Academy and began as a dancer, touring Europe with ballet companies. Her acting debut came with Carry On Teacher, 1959, followed by a breakout role in Hair, 1968. Langton shone in West End musicals like A Chorus Line, Chicago, and Billy Elliot as Grandma, and released her 1979 single Climbin'. On television, she played Kathy Roberts in The Rag Trade, 1975 to 1978, June Snell in Only Fools and Horses, 1985 to 1986, Bev Williams in EastEnders, 1998 to 1999, and Ruby Rowan in Heartbeat, 1995 to 1997. Her most iconic role was Marlena Nana McQueen in Hollyoaks, appearing sporadically from 2007 to 2009 and 2012 until late 2024. Married to Derek James since 1976, with a son Jamie from her first marriage, Langton died at 80 on January 15, 2025, from kidney disease. Tributes from Hollyoaks and co-stars like James Sutton hailed her immense talent and warmth, cementing her legacy as a British entertainment icon. Robert George Uecker was an American professional baseball catcher and sportscaster, celebrated as the voice of the Milwaukee Brewers for 54 seasons. Born in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Uecker signed with the Milwaukee Braves in 1956, debuting in the majors in 1962. A backup catcher, he played 6 seasons with the Braves, St. Louis Cardinals, winning a 1964 World Series, Philadelphia Phillies, and Atlanta Braves, retiring in 1967 with a .200 batting average. Known for his humor, he turned a modest playing career into a legendary broadcasting tenure, beginning with the Brewers in 1971. His self-deprecating wit earned him the Ford C. Frick Award from the Baseball Hall of Fame in 2003 and 5 Wisconsin Sportscaster of the Year honors. Uecker also starred as Harry Doyle in Major League. 1989, appeared on Mr. Belvedere and featured in Miller Lite ads. Married twice with 4 children, he died at 90 on January 16, 2025 in Menominee Falls, Wisconsin, after battling small cell lung cancer since early 2023, leaving a legacy as Mr. Baseball, cherished for his charm and contributions to the game. John Amos was an American actor whose commanding presence graced television and film for over 5 decades. Born in Newark, New Jersey, he briefly played football at Colorado State University and tried out for the Denver Broncos and Kansas City Chiefs before turning to acting. Amos rose to fame as weatherman Gordie Howard on The Mary Tyler Moore Show, 1970 to 1973. Then starred as James Evans Sr. in Good Times, 1974 to 1976, the first sitcom centered on an African-American family. He earned an Emmy nomination as Kunta Kinte in Roots, 1977, and played the older Kunta in Roots, The Next Generations, 1979. His film roles included The Beastmaster, 1982, Coming to America, 1988, and Die Hard, 2 Dio, 1990. Later TV credits featured The West Wing and All About the Andersons. Married twice with 2 children, including daughter Shannon, who announced his passing. Amos died at 85 on August 21, 2024, in Los Angeles from congestive heart failure, following pneumonia linked to a fall at home in December 2024, leaving a legacy of trailblazing performances and cultural impact. Today, breaking news: Arnold Schwarzenegger, an iconic figure in entertainment, sports, and politics, has been the subject of recent death rumors that are completely untrue. The former bodybuilder, actor, and governor is very much alive, continuing to remain active in various pursuits well into his 70s. His journey began in Austria, where he started bodybuilding as a teenager, ultimately earning the title of Mr. Olympia 7 times and becoming a legend in the sport. Transitioning to Hollywood, Schwarzenegger found stardom in the 1980s with his breakthrough role in Conan the Barbarian, 1982, followed by his most famous role as the titular character in The Terminator, 1984. His charisma and unique blend of action and humor made him a global superstar, leading to a series of blockbuster films including Predator, 1987, Total Recall, 1990, and True Lies, 1994. He was not just an action hero. His roles in comedies like Twins, 1988, and Kindergarten Cop, 1990, showcased his versatility. In 2003, Schwarzenegger entered politics, serving as the governor of California until 2011. Known as the Governator, he focused on issues like the environment and infrastructure, further diversifying his legacy. Post-politics, Schwarzenegger returned to acting, reprising his Terminator role and actively promoting fitness and environmental causes. Schwarzenegger's enduring influence, resilience, and commitment to both his work and public service debunk any rumors surrounding his death. Today, he continues to inspire millions around the world through his iconic career and activism.